Good morning. I feel like we ought to be playing Dwight's song, Baby Blue, y'all. I've got on baby blue today. Somebody said, I like you when you wear baby blue. And I said, baby blue, okay. I got me out a baby blue shirt today. It matches the beautiful blue skies that we're going to be enjoying today. Yay, yay, yay. Speaking of enjoying, how much fun did we have yesterday with baby Xana? It was so funny. Ansley had an appointment. She had a class to do. Dawn had an appointment. She had a doctor to see. I ended up with the baby, and it was so sweet to be able to share her with y'all. And honestly, if you're having a bad day, Xana can change all of that. She can change all of that. And today we're going to share some photos of another little fella who can change all of that. Riker John is about to turn 5 years old. It absolutely blows my mind that he is that big, and when his clothes are now size 6 and 6X, you're like, really? They grow up so fast right before your eyes, and we have an opportunity to be a big part of making them all that they can be. We were laughing about Xana yesterday because I said, I don't know what she'll want to be, but I know that she won't take no for an answer because she just loves to get in and do, and she is something else. She is something else. And he loved to be in the kitchen, and that is one of my favorite things to share with y'all is recipes that we can do in the kitchen with the kids and the grandkids. Get your kids, get your grandkids in the kitchen this year. A couple of weeks ago when Xana was with us and we had her sitting here in the high chair, she had the little spatula that Riker had that was a mini Mickey Mouse spatula. And it kept her entertained. She played with it, she enjoyed it. Get your kids in the kitchen as soon as they are able to take directions and be patient and learn. We put Riker in the kitchen at about 2 years old, and he loved making Mickey Mouse pancakes, and he loved scrambling eggs. He still goes to his Aunt Kiki's and he scrambles eggs. Do something with them that they will create memories. It is such a precious, precious time, and they won't forget it. Every week I think about my grandmother's recipes. I think about my time in the kitchen with her, and I want to remind y'all, I have an article in the Progress every week, and this week it's 2 different kinds of banana pudding. It's the old granny's way of making banana pudding, which is the best you ever put in your mouth, and then it is the simple, super fast banana pudding. If you run in, you're running late, the kids want something sweet, it's also really good. It's just not quite as good as Granny's, but you'll like both of them, so check that out. In the Progress comes out on Wednesday. You can buy it locally in downtown Jasper, or it comes out on Thursday by mail, and you can order it and subscribe to it, so do that. Today I want to share some photos with you, and I don't know what order they're going to come in, but my business partner loves animals and loves rescuing animals, and she's going to have an animal rescue at our office on July the 22nd. This is Pet Adoption Day, and it's July 22nd from 11 to 3 p.m. Our office is right downtown Ball Ground, next door to the Ball Ground Tavern and just beside the Ball Ground Burger Bus. So I have a feeling these dogs are going to get crazy smelling all the food in the air. It's going to be funny. But again, do not shop, adopt. And the whole event will be 11 to 3. We hope that you will come. We hope that you will be a part of this. And if you have been a Marine, you know what Semper Fi means. So it is about rescuing. It is about changing lives. It is about making a difference in an animal that possibly could have been put down, and it's like the Gilmer County Shelter. We want to save every single one that we can, and Evelyn is very involved. She loves fostering baby puppies, and she loves saving an animal's life, and so let's be a part of this. And again, now I got to brag on this guitar. This guitar was built by a young man here in Gilmer County. Amazing craftsmanship. Oh my gosh, and how he did that. I think that's, I don't think it's walnut. I can't remember the kind of wood it is, but let me tell you, that blue just fades, and it is the coolest thing ever. It is the coolest thing you have ever seen. And I was just blown away. I said, somebody made this? And he said, yeah, a young man here in Gilmer County. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? From the tiniest piece, he made that. He made that. That guitar will be used on the new video that we're about to shoot. It is called Daddy's Lunchbox. And working on the statistics of that and how he wants to do it and exactly what we're going to do, but Tim is excited about it. We're excited about sharing the craftsmanship of this young man. I mean, that is homemade right here in Gilmer County. Think about that, and it sounds amazing. So it is an honor to be able to share that. Now this, I have to share this with y'all because this is one of the best pictures I've gotten lately. The sky's been a little bit fuzzy and a little bit foggy and a little bit weird, but this is the view from the lots that we're going to be selling and building homes on in downtown Ball Ground. That is the view you will have from your home every single day. So keep that in mind if you're thinking of moving to the area, if you're thinking of relocating from maybe up here in the mountains to a little bit closer to town, which Ball Ground is. That is your view. Now, I think that's a pretty nice view. Pretty good view and absolutely beautiful blue skies. Can you tell I'm in a blue mood today? It is a baby blue day because I'm thinking about the blue skies, the meadows, all the things that the Cherokee said if you use that, you get harmony in your family. Okay, this is the 21st or 22nd, I think it's the 21st. My husband would have been dead 21 years. Right after he passed away, I had the kids in the Dairy Queen at Jasper, and I created this blizzard, and I looked at the lady and I said, can you make me a special blizzard? She said, of course I can. This is the Cherie Martin Blizzard. The store that does it and does it right is the Jasper store, but you have to remind them, barely mix it up. This is the chocolate that you dip your cones in, wet nuts, and the ice cream. And I'm telling you, we have people who are absolutely addicted to these things. I don't eat but about one a year, but I think even I deserve one a year. They are amazing. They are so good, but you have to tell them don't mix it up too much. So happy birthday to the Cherie Martin Blizzard. It has become a hit at the Jasper store, and most of the time they get it exactly right, but you have to say don't mix the chocolate up. You want the chunky chocolate and you want the chunky nuts. That's what makes it so good. So happy birthday, happy anniversary to that blizzard. So now this is this kid when she sees her food at the Waffle House coming. But I've got to tell y'all, yesterday we took her to Mike's restaurant and she ate green beans, corn casserole, salmon patty, cream potatoes, and chocolate cake. She had just a little bit of each of it, so we didn't overfill her, we didn't stuff her up. She loved green beans. She loved them. It was so sweet. This kid is so happy when she's sitting down with her nanny and her mama and we're having a really fun meal together. She loved Mike's, but this is her at the Waffle House, and she does love the Waffle House. She loves their eggs and grits, so get out with your grandkids and do some special things. And this one, happy almost birthday. Riker's going to be celebrating a birthday in September. He is almost 5 years old. It just does not seem real. He is growing up so fast and sweetest little boy in the world and has the personality. And y'all please say a prayer. His dog Lily is going to be having surgery in the next week or so. And Lily is like his protector. Lily is his everything. It's not just a dog. Lily is a big part of the family, and Riker has been with her since his conception. Lily was there. Lily has protected that baby, and they are best buddies. And we got to say a little prayer for Lily because she is going to be going through some surgery. My business partner is the most positive person I ever found in my life, and she tries to stay positive and she stays away from negativity. She's really funny about that. And today we were having a conversation, and I said, you know, sometimes what you do comes back to you, and sometimes what you do you're rewarded for, and sometimes you get slapped in the face, and you don't understand why, and you just don't know. But I love this, and I think, I can't remember who gave me this book. People are always bringing me books, but this, I like this. Success comes to those who are success conscious. Failure comes to those who are failure conscious. And Evelyn, she just beams that success. She sets out a goal and she executes and she makes it happen. And success does often come to those who work hard. And I think nobody works any harder than we do. Nobody works any harder than we do. And right now, we're going to change our listing up in Morganton. We have a brick home. It's offered with a little over 11 acres. We're going to change it, and we're going to list the house with a few acres and then the land separately. So if you're looking for somewhere to build, 1.1 mile from Lake Blue Ridge in Morganton area, we are going to have some land that would be perfect for that. It already has a septic system in, and it already has the water available there. So if you will pick up the phone and call us at 404-375-0590, we're going to make a change to that. This is, I think we can sell the house and some of the land and then the other land separately, and it will make a better plan. So we're going to try that. Today is a day that we're going to share something y'all love. I know you love it because you call me, you text me, you message me, you love it. We're going to share some music by the man, Mr. Ellijay. He has been in the studio, and he is getting so hyped up about getting close to being done. He has worked very, very hard, and it is funny because he said, oh, it's going to be quick, it's going to be easy. No, it hadn't been, but he's getting there. He is getting there. He is very close to having Daddy's Lunchbox sent for mastering, and then that means y'all will get to hear it very, very soon. It's an emotional song. It's a sweet song. It's his life story with his daddy, and it runs about 6 minutes and 18 seconds. I don't know if it's going to stay that long. He's been talking about what could he do to adjust it, but he said you can't tell a story any shorter, you know, and you can't get the whole point across. So when you hear it, I don't think you'll think it's too long. I think you'll like it. For radio play, it may be a problem. So we're going to have to figure out something about that. But when you think about your memory, your life, I was thinking about all the poetry that Gwen MacArthur has written. If you wrote a poem about the days of your life, the moments with people you loved, if you wrote a poem can often turn into a song. And Dwight doesn't write poetry, but he writes those memories down. Document your memories. Save it for your children. Save it for your grandchildren. I realized the other day that I'm the last generation that will know anything about my great-grandmother, who was an amazing, hardworking woman who raised 7 boys. None of my children ever met her. None of my grandchildren ever met her. Nobody ever met her after me. I'm that last generation, so it's my duty to save those memories. And so write down memories. Write a poem about your grandmother in her garden. Write a story. Write a short story. I love the stuff that Kathy Harper Hill does because she does amazing stuff that captures the moments and helps us relive the old times. And one day, when we're gone, the old times will be gone. So let's don't let them leave. Let's don't let them leave. And I want to remind you, too, if you're out and about, the fair is going to be coming back to Hiawassee. And every year, the Isaacs are there. And these are Lily Isaac's books. If you are interested in the Isaacs, be sure and follow their tour and get yourself a book from them. You can get online and order it. This one is You Don't Cry Out Loud, and this is a Lily Isaac story. Her life, her beating cancer, her whole life as the family who was in German concentration camps. And then this is the second book, and this is A Wedding Dress and Combat Boots. So I want to remind you about these 2 books. They're really good books, and they will encourage you, and that's what it's about. But don't forget, the Georgia Mountain Fair is coming up, and we're going to have tickets to give away. Miss Hilda's going to give us tickets again. Some concerts are coming up, and check out the schedule because you will want to go. We went up there this weekend, and it was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful and not too crowded, not too crazy. A lot of people on the road, but not bad, and everybody was really, really nice. So get out and get to know these beautiful mountains. Right now, we're going to go to a commercial, and then you're going to get to know a little bit more about Mr. Ellijay because this is the song list that he chose to do, and he did it at the Apple Festival. This is part of what y'all have not seen. Tim just edited it, and that's what Tim does. He shoots it, he edits it, and then he hands it to me and says, here you go. So today, here you go. We're going to have a little bit of music, and then I'll be back with you in a little bit.
Whether you're in the mood for chicken strips, a delicious burger, our classic banana split, or an upside-down thick blizzard treat, we've got you covered. Hot and fresh food every day, every time. And delicious DQ soft serve make the perfect pair at your favorite place. Not fast food, fan food fast. Your Blue Ridge, Ellijay, and Jasper Dairy Queens are your meet, eat, and treat headquarters.
Thank you for choosing DQ. How may I serve you?
The mountains are calling, and they're closer than you think. Farmers Crossing in Ball Ground offers creekside lots with homes beginning in the 400s. Walking distance to downtown shopping, dining, tennis courts, Calvin Farmer Park, and local events. It also includes a beautiful hike to Long Swamp Creek. Leave the car and the worries behind. Move in by fall 2023. Call Cherie Martin at 404-375-0590 or Evelyn Calhoun at 770-733-0779.
Georgia Medical Treatment Center now has 2 locations to bring you the high-quality holistic care you've come to know and expect. We treat neck, back, and joint pain with chiropractic care and injection-based treatment without the need for surgery or prescription painkillers. Our medical weight loss program can also provide relief while ridding your body of toxins, pounds, and inches while improving your overall health. Call today for a free consultation, 770-345-2000, or go online to georgiamtc.com.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Whether you're swimming in the sea, or splashing in the pool, making a masterpiece, or just making memories, writing a great American novel, or writing your term paper that's due tomorrow. Whatever you do in life, Farmers is here to protect it. For all your insurance needs, call Donald Curtis in Blue Ridge.
Good evening, folks. It's that time again. Were any of you here for the last show? Good. I can play the same songs. My name's Dwight Sanford. Some call me Mr. Ellijay. I'm not sure how that all got started, but I'll take it because I've been called much worse. I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay and how it stuck to the tires after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go. A woman's mind told me that's so. I gotta get away and get back on the road again. Traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo. How I love being a free man. Now I can still recall the wheat fields of St. Paul and the morning we got caught robbing from an old hen. Old MacDonald, he made us work, but then he paid us for what it was worth. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and I'll never forget the day we motored stately into big LA, when the lights of the city put settling down in my brain. Though it's only been a month or so, that old car commenced to go. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. There's one. Thank y'all. I don't know if I can recover. How can we be friends if we can't be lovers? It's killing me thinking of you with him. Call it pride, call it stubborn, but I won't give up till I know there's no other way. To start all over again. 'Cause there's just so much one man can take. Even the strongest heart can break. When the tears start to roll, it's like trying to hold back the sea. But I won't give up, you know how I am. I'll fight till I fall and make one more stand. How can I lose fighting for you? Cause there's just so much one man can take. Even the strongest heart can break. When the tears start to roll, it's like trying to hold back the sea. But I won't give up, you know how I am. I'll fight till I fall and make one more stand. How can I lose fighting for you? There's another one. Do you have any newlyweds in your place?
Yeah.
Anybody thinking about getting married? Anybody wishing you'd never done it? She's just kidding. That's just funny. Well, here's a little song. It's all about loving someone and how it all comes together. You ever heard of Peter, Paul, and Mary? Well, this is Paul. Paul Stuckey. He is now to be among you at the calling of your heart. Rest assured this troubadour is acting on his part. The union of your spirit here has caused him to remain. Whenever two or more of you have gathered in his name, there is love. There is love. Well, a man must leave his mother and a woman leave her home. They will travel on to where the two shall be as one. As it was in the beginning, it's now until the end. Woman draws her life from man and gives it back again. There is love. There is love. Well, then what's to be the reason for becoming man and wife? Is it love that brings you here, or love that brings you life? Well, if loving is the answer, then who's the giving for? Do you believe in something you've never seen before? There is love. There is love. There is love. There is love. Beautiful little love song. Beautiful. You may be wondering, why is he still doing this at his age? Is that what you're wondering? I don't know, it's a passion or something, and the main reason I do it is because I give all the money I make playing music to the Shriners Children's Hospital, and part of it this year to the Lions Special Friends. So there's why I do it. Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker, he's a pool shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country house. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss, just because he said to. You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. from out of South Alabama come a country boy, said he was looking for a man named Slim. I'm a pool shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Yeah, he was looking for the gang on 42nd Street, driving a drop-top Cadillac. And last week he took all my money, and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. Everybody said, Jack, don't you know, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Well, a hush fell over the pool room when Jimmy come bopping in off the street. And when the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was the soles of the big man's feet. Yeah, he was cut in about 100 places, and he was stabbed in a couple more. And you'd better believe they sung a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor. Everybody said, Jack, don't you know, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Yeah, Big Jim learned out where it's at. You don't mess with that bunch from Alabama, even if you do got a two-piece custom-built pool cue. They say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sometimes I stray off of the program. I'm going to do that right now. And want to say a big thank you to ETC Television. They are local folks. We went to school with them right here. They have the TV station. They furnish good, strong internet, Wi-Fi. They give you home security and television. They do it all. They're here today filming this for us, and I thank them very much. Here's a little song. I learned it when I lived across from the Red Dot. You wonder what the Red Dot is, I know. Back in 1973, it was the place to be. You went away and left me a long time ago, and now you're knocking on my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. I told you, baby, back in 92 that I would never go with you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Oh, yeah. begged you not to go, but you said goodbye. And now you're telling me all your lies. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. I begged you not to go, but you said goodbye. And now you're telling me all your lies. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Yeah. Thank you. Well, the warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friend do my request. Let him sing me back home with the songs I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Just outside these prison walls are hanging trees waiting. Come morning I'll greet sunrise and death will say hello. Darling, put your hand in mine and tell me that you love me. Hold me close and tell me that you care. Will you visit me on Sunday? Will you bring me pretty flowers? Will your big blue eyes be misty? Will you brush away a tear? The grave is filled with silence, but if a sleeping man could hear, darling, would I hear your footsteps up there? I sung that song for our 7th grade graduation. anyway. I went on after that. I'll go ahead and make it anyway. I went on after that to finish the 8th grade. And a lady named Miss Marie Holt set all that up, got me out there in front of all the people, and I sang that song. Me and old Randy Hyde sang it. And just yesterday, I had a long conversation with Miss Marie Holt. She is 101 years old. What a lady. We've recently lost a country legend. Her name was Loretta. And I'm going to sing a little song by her. And y'all check us out on YouTube now. We got a lot going on. There's YouTube, we got t-shirts, we got CDs, and things are just doing fine. We got Tim over here. We appreciate you, Tim. What a guy, what a guy. Okay, I said I wouldn't do that, didn't I? Anyway, sorry. But anyway, it's all big fun. What was I going to do? What was that song? Oh, yeah, Loretta. Yeah. This one I've been singing forever, but it's been a long time, so bear with me. I just can't get it through my head. You love another now instead. Can't make myself believe we're nearly through. I'm walking up and down the hall, talking to a silent wall. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I keep your letters I should burn. I wear your ring I should return. But there's a million foolish things I do. It makes me cry, but you would laugh to know I kissed your photograph. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I think I've almost lost my mind. I think about you all the time. I'm going crazy, yes I know. And I don't have far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. I think about you all the time. I'm going crazy, yes I know. And I don't have far to go. The way you treated me's a shame, but I keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. The way you treated me's a shame, but I keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. Loretta, sweet Loretta, Maudine. Thought she was alone, but she was afraid. Okay, you may not like me, you may not like my music, but you'll have to say I am versatile. An only child, alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son, whose hands were meant for different work. and his heart was known to none. He went his own and left his own in solitary way. And he give to me a gift I know I never can repay. A quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand, and his gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired, and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument, and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Brothers' lives were different, very different. They chose another path. One went to Chicago and the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado when I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and grown to know so well. The leader of the band is tired, and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument, and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Thank you very much. Any of you folks from down around Doraville, Atlanta? Awesome.
This is one of my favorite bands.
Oh, the Atlanta Rhythm Section. You like them? Some fine musicians get that.
Living out of a suitcase, sleeping in hotel rooms. Let me start that over. living out of a suitcase, sleeping in hotel rooms, rental cars and airport bars and dog day afternoons. My occupation is a picker and music is my game. Sometimes it makes me crazy, but I would not change a thing. So lay down your backbeat and crank up your trusted Gibson. Let's give it everything we got just one more time. We all loving the life we're living, playing that Georgia rhythm. Nothing else ever made me feel so fine. 4 o'clock in the morning, waiting for a plane. We passed around the bottle, Lord, and we don't feel no pain. Life out here on the highway has its ups and downs, but last night the Georgia rhythm tore up another town. So lay down your backbeat and crank up your trusted Gibson. Son, let's give it everything we got just one more time. We all loving the life we're living, playing that Georgia rhythm. Nothing else ever made me feel so fine. Rising above the madness, homeward bound again, to normal days and lazy ways and old familiar friends. Some conversation with my lady, a love long overdue. God knows I hate to leave her, but I got a job to do. So lay down your backbeat and crank up your trusted Gibson. Sonny boy, let's give it everything we got just one more time. Loving the life we're living, playing that Georgia rhythm. Nothing else ever made me feel this fine. So lay down your backbeat and crank up your trusted Gibson. Let's give it everything we got just one more time. Loving the life we're living, playing that Georgia rhythm, making music, move on down the line. Georgia rhythm.
Now that is the magic of Mr. Ellijay and Tim Christensen putting that deal together. I was sitting here watching that, and I did the list of the songs he would do. We kind of went over it and wrote down things, and I'd suggest this, he'd suggest that, and we'd go back and forth. But I am amazed. We're not going to talk about his age, because that's just, we're all getting there. But He remembers the words to all the songs of all the groups, all the bands. How does he do it? Are you kidding me? It is so weird to me. He sings at weddings, he sings at funerals, he sings at the Apple Festival, he sings anywhere somebody hollers and says, come on, bring your guitar and let's go sing. He does that. And one of the things that I really love about what he does for this community is he always gives back. And if he's doing a gig out somewhere, he raises money for the special friends here in Gilmer County, and that just will really touch your heart because that's what it's about. Life is about giving back. Okay, I found one more thing in this book I got to read because it really reminds me of a lot of people I know. The person who gets ahead is the one who does more than necessary and keeps on doing it. And this morning we were having a conversation about real estate, and my real estate career has been 35 years. I love when we walk in Walmart and somebody says, oh my gosh, you saw my house, thank you so much. You got more than I thought I would. You came and helped clean out my closet. You did all these things. Life is about giving back and giving more than you need to give. And I think that's what people are blessed when they do that. And I see so many people who are giving back, giving, whether it be pet adoption and to everybody who volunteers here at the animal shelter in Gilmer County. They're doing amazing things there. That's what it's about, giving back and giving more than you probably need to give, but giving back. In the near future, plan something that will make a difference in somebody else's life. You know, whether it's buying school lunches for a kid who doesn't have the money for their school lunches, go by and tell the school, hey, I want to put $25 on whoever, a kid that needs the money, put it on their books. Do something for somebody else and keep doing it. Keep doing it. If you're able to do it, keep doing it because it will keep blessing you. And life is supposed to be a blessing, not a lesson. So had a little bit of all of that. And we just need to give back and we need to give of ourselves. On Thursday, we're going to have a guest that is always giving of himself. Paul Kiker will be with me, and he has been on a trip with his kids and his family, and exciting times for him. He is a giver. That's what life is about, giving and giving to others and giving up something of yourself. The other day we were sitting in Dwight's studio and I said, you have a lot of music here that hasn't been released, hasn't been recorded, you've written a lot of stuff. What happens when you pass away? He said, it will never be done. Don't leave this world leaving things undone. Get it done. Get her done. If you're thinking about writing a book, write the book. If you're thinking about writing a poem, write the poem. If you're thinking about taking a trip to Alaska, do it. Don't wait. Don't wait, because when we're done, we're done. I hope that you have a good day today, and if you're looking for something really good to eat, get out and visit some of the Ellijay restaurants. Check out their soups, check out their salads, check out pizzas, check out the great veggies in so many of our restaurants, but get out and support our local businesses. I'll be back again with you on ETC, but remember, everything we do is downloaded to YouTube, so subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you get to see all the old programs and all the new programs. I'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all.